So I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on standing on one leg. It seems like the default when you stand on one leg is... What's the matter?
Come here, Finn. Here, Finn, you got to help me record Mom. Look, with this camera, you got to help me.
Okay, this is a quick tutorial on standing on one leg. So if I tell you to stand on one leg, the chances are what you're probably going to do is do something like this, which is you bring the other leg up off the floor by flexing your hip, which in turn bends the knee. So this is standing on one leg. But when you do it this way, what tends to happen is the hip that's attached to this bent leg drops below. So when you stand on one leg, as you do in whatever exercise you're doing or walking, the muscles that give you strength in this position are on the lateral hip, and they're kind of a surefire way to see if they're engaging or not is the height of one side of the pelvis over the other. So when you do this, you tend to do, like if you're doing a tree pose or if you're doing like an exercise from the link above, which is how to stabilize your ankle via the hip. If you're doing it this way with a knee bent, you're probably not engaging the muscles that you're after by doing something on one leg. So here's another way to clear one leg off the floor without bending, which is the pelvic list. So what you're doing is you're using the lateral hip muscles. It's the same muscle that lifts your leg out to the side, only it operates in the opposite direction when your foot's planted on the ground, and it clears here. Clears this other foot up off the ground. So try comparing the two. Stand on one leg with your knee bent, in which case we tend to slop down, and then try standing on one leg, keeping your leg both legs fully extended. So you don't clear by lifting your leg off the ground by deforming the knee or the hip. Instead, you only deform essentially or change the joint axis here using the lateral hip muscle.
What do you want to record?
A mom.
Okay, so point the camera up at Mom so you can see her in a little screen. Do you see Mom in there? Okay, now to stop recording, you press the orange button again.
This one?
Yeah.
Can you film me, Finn?
Oh.
Is he pushing?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. Can you see me? Can you see Mom in the screen? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Hold it right there. So people ask me, can you stand on one leg without bending either knee? And the answer, what? Are you standing on one leg? That was good. Can you film me standing on? That's good. And the answer is yes, you can stand on one leg without bending either knee, just as Finn is demonstrating. That's very good. And it's like this. What you do is you press one hip down to the ground. So now I'm on one leg. I don't have either knee bent. See that? And what this does is it helps me activate the lateral hip muscles. I can stand on one leg like this and bend the leg, but my hip drops below. My hip drops below the other hip, in which case I'm not actually using my lateral hip muscles by standing on one leg. So all standing on one legs are not equal. This is my equal side. What's that? I was saying that to you over there. Can you stand on one leg without bending either knee? Let me see. But that is a good one. Like this? Figuring out the difference between the two and applying them when you do things on one leg, like if you're in a yoga class or if you're trying to do some exercise like the ankle stabilization exercise in the link above, try keeping both legs straight because you'll get more of what the exercise is designed to do, which is help stabilize the ankle via activation of the lateral hip. When you're dropped down like this, then your ankle will tend to be a lot more wobbly. So everything that stabilizes the ankle is not from the ankle down. You also have a lot of a kind of crane action from up here. So again, just make over your single leg stance to use more muscle. Okay, bye. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, gentle. What's that? What is that, baby?